Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 9th of July we've got 11 races on ITV, the best of the action from York, Newmarket and at Ascot. We start off with our betting expert daily nap in the 3:15 at Newmarket. This is the Bet365 Superlative, a Group 2 for 2-year-olds only over 7 furlongs. Isaac Shelby looks the one to side with here. Brian Meehan would not be known for first-time out juvenile winners by any means, but this Night of Thunder juvenile created a really deep impression when winning on debut at Newbury in May, quickening up really smartly, finishing with loads of running left in the tank. Now he's well up in class at Newmarket on Saturday, but I think he'll improve dramatically for that first experience, and if he does so, he'll be very hard to beat under Sean Levy. The race has cut up rather much smaller field than it looked likely at declarations. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 3:50 at Newmarket at the Bunbury Cup, Class 2 for 3-year-olds and upwards, a competitive handicap, but I do like Ross Scolin here at a double figure price. David O'Mara hit good form in the last fortnight, and this 4-year-old's basically been running himself down the handicap, running himself fit over the last couple of months, and he really caught the eye at the Royal Meeting, finishing strongly from miles off the pace to take third behind Inver Park. He should now be spot on. He's got ideal conditions and they'll go a really strong gallop here. Hopefully he can get up in the closing stages. The remaining 9 races, we'll do them in time order. York for the 145, a competitive mile and handicap. Well, Isla K of Nigel Tinkler represents a yard absolutely flying at the minute given the limited ammunition they've got. He's had 6 winners in the last fortnight at the time of recording, and this useful handicap has shaped really well when finishing a creditable 6th in the Royal Hunt Cup last time out. The 5th home Sinjari, well, we saw that one bolt up at Sandown last weekend, so I think Isla K should go really close here from a similar mark. Over to Newmarket, the 205, a fillies handicap over 7 furlongs. Henry Spiller is a trainer I really like, well worth keeping an eye on over the next few seasons, and his Victoria Grove is an improving filly who looks on a lenient opening handicap mark on the back of an impressive win from the front at Lingfield 35 days ago. Back to York, a 3-runner race for the 220, disappointing for the Silver Cup, a Group 3, a gilt-edged opportunity for Without a Fight to make all the running. He was impressive over course and distance 28 days ago, and he's won 6 of his 15 career starts. Very strong traveller. Hopefully they won't mess about because he can pull hard, which won't be ideal in a 3-runner race, but I think Adzane will make all here. Back to Newmarket, the 240, a mile handicap. Jimi Hendrix, another one, comes from a yard flying along Rafe Beckett. 8 winners in the last fortnight, Rafe, and this unexposed 3-year-old posted a terrific effort when finishing 3rd of 30 in the Britannia at Royal Ascot last time out. He's completely unexposed in handicaps. There should be more to come. He has inched up the weights for that defeat, but he's open to loads more improvement. Ascot, the 3 o'clock, another handicap over 5 furlongs this time. Well, Tabdi was a real eye-catcher at Royal Ascot. He completely missed the break and then got badly hampered, and I thought he actually ran really well in the circumstances. He's well worth another chance to confirm the promise he'd shown in defeat at Haydock and Windsor earlier in the summer, and Hollydale riding superbly, a very good booking. Staying at Ascot for the 3:35, the Summer Mile Stakes, a Group 2, on Mutasabek let backers down in the Diamond Stakes at Epsom last time out, but I think you can always forgive a lesser effort at Epsom. He didn't look at ease on the camber there, and he was setting an awful amount of ground to make up from well out the back there. This track should suit ideally. He remains with upside on fast turf. Back to York for the 405, the John Smith's handicap over 1 mile 2. Well, just fine as another one who was eye-catching at the Royal Meeting. He was given a curious ride by Ryan Moore. He did get hampered and didn't really settle, but he then switched him back onto the inside, and the daylight, well, there was none at all basically. That run's a cross out. He'd shaped well previously, and Richard Kingscott's back in the saddle. I think he's around 12 or 14 to 1, just fine. That's a very fair price. Newmarket, the 425, the Darley July Cup, the day's feature, Group 1. Well, Perfect Power was so impressive when landing the Commonwealth Cup at Royal Ascot. He was a class apart in that huge field there, and I think he's got optimum conditions here with Sumio up again to take this Group 1 prize. He loves fast turf. They're going to go a really strong pace. He's a very strong stayer at 6 furlongs. I think he'll bury them late. Back to York for the last one. The John Smith City Walls Stakes, a listed contest over 5 furlongs, where McKenna keeps coming back for more for Julie Camacho. Really tough and reliable, and showed York really suited him, finishing a cracking 2nd in a huge field here back in May. Best of luck with all 11 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.